see how well this works this time. I'll run for a minute. Okay, so I think we finally got this now. Hello everyone, the Pokemon Fan 1993 here with Pokemon Stadium. This is actually the original system it's on. This is the N64 system. I had to actually end the stream and restart one because my encoder for my OBS that I'm using to run through my capture card was not working very well. So it kept telling me my encoder was overloaded. I was having problems with the bit rate and a couple other things. So I just want to make sure that we're going to run this. This seems to be maybe like 3 or 4 seconds behind what I'm doing, but we'll get it done there. Maybe 4 seconds. Maybe more than 10. That's not a big deal. So, thing about this, interesting about this is I'm actually, my N64's on the one side of my screen, or of my room, and I'm on the other side. So, I'm kind of like running it off of a really long cord, but like I said, this is the actual N64 version. You're gonna see that if I go into Stadium, you're gonna see that I actually have. There's a guy that because I'm not using the Switch version. I actually have my pack hooked up to this. So my goal today is essentially to obviously stream for an hour, about an hour give or take. And I want to complete at least 2 or 3 cups. So I'm going to show you guys real quick that I've never beaten Pokemon Stadium completely because of how difficult this is. I mean, you probably could nowadays with everyone knowing what Pokemon you have to use in order to win this game with rental. But I'm going to show you guys that I actually have a team registered from my Pokemon Blue pack at least under this one. We're going to not check. We're going to go into check registered Pokemon. You'll see that I have my party here. We're going to get into that later. I think we're going to try the we're going to give the shot of the Teacup and the Pokecup. So I know for the low level things is that you have to rely on stat skills instead of power in order to win. So we have to be careful of that while we're making a team. Excuse me just one sec, guys. Okay, I just had to move my NC4 slightly closer to me so I don't have to be as rental. So we're gonna go rental only. I can't do anything in my bag. I don't have any Pokemon that are that level. So I know that we have to rely on stat stations and a bunch of other things. So we're gonna look around. I think the first Pokemon I'm gonna grab is gonna be Abra because we all know psychic types in Gen 1 were extremely overpowered. Yes, he even has Thunder Wave as well. That's really good. Okay. So I want to look for another Pokemon that might have a way to slow the opponent down. Obviously, Metapod Caterpie PR1 because they have Spring Shot, but that's not really that great. Spearow have Glare? Not. Ekans? That's Earthquake. That's not bad, that's not good either. I think I'm going to choose Raichu because of... I don't know if anyone is aware of this, but speed is actually relative in Gen 1 to critical hit, so I want to get someone that has a nice critical hit ratio. Everything seems pretty good. I wonder if I should use him or not. Oh, there actually is Alakazam here, but he's... Hang on a second. What does Kadabra have? What's his difference in stats here? 40, 45... Alright, let's try Kadabra then. What was the other one I chose? I thought would be helpful. Raichu. How good is Nidoking special? Like, special is actually a lot higher than I thought it was. Let's give Nidoking a shot. Maybe if I'm not able to complete the cup at sometime, maybe I'll look up and see what run-up Pokemon I can use for this. he's versatile too. Let's see. Defense, special is 39, 43. Let me go back here. Actually, in all actuality, I think, yeah, Stormy's better, I think, and just because of defenses. And it does have kind of weird set, but I think having Bullbeam's a good idea for, obviously, the rock types are going to show up. So, let me just double check my screen to make sure I'm not having a latency problem again. Okay, we're still good. Now we're kind of at the end of the rope here because I'm not really sure what else to choose. But we probably should focus on some physical users. We've already got 3 special users. I probably should choose Digwit because Digwit and Dugtree are probably some of the better, faster Pokemon in this game. Fable, Ninetales, Dig, Ember, Fletcher. Swords Dance, no, it's regular attack power. So look at the starters. I feel like I don't need the. Do I need a fire type? I feel like I don't need one. Well, obviously, how's he looking? So we're going to use Swords Dance, Body Slam, Body Sword Reflect. I don't like Fire Blast. I'm not gonna lie. No sand true. Fire the ground type, so it's not this way though. I'm just gonna say, Nidoking and Nidoking in this game are really overpowered. Like, they shouldn't be that strong. Not too bad. They're flying type though. Oh boy. What do I do? Oyster, maybe? Water type. It's so hard to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. It's basically a second type. Let's Cubone, maybe? No, it's not ground type. I'm having a really hard time with this one. Cypher? Set 6. Takedown submission by Gyarados. I'll do Tinny. Tinny seems versatile enough. Alright, let's get this a shot. Quick registration, we're actually going into battle now. Register Pokemon 1 set. Alright, let's go. Bug Boy seems rather straightforward. He has mostly bugs with the exception of Nidoran. So I'm going to run Fearow. That's going to take care of like 5-6's party. I forgot, is Nidorino still ground? Or Nidorino still ground? I want to say it's still poison though. Grounded first. So I guess I'll just do Diglett. And then give Dratini a shot.
It's underway! Pokemon Tournament Pika Cup! This is a tournament for passionate, young, up, and coming Pokemon!
Oh, I forgot Ekans doesn't count as a bug type. I don't know why I thought it did. Go with Fly. I think I should be faster. Hard to sign with a snake on the ground.
You up into the sky!
Push the wrap. grab is
will
very
the other
dangerous
side
and
do?
fan avoiding that.
Miss the target. They're just trading warning blows now.
I'm gonna trade a warning. Oh, this is a warning blow now. Fly.
Wow! A savage hit!
Do enough? No, it did not. Goes for the leer or my defense.
Lead! Its defense is down. Neither one is conceding.
So now I
an
think
inch.
attack is enough, easily enough to knock him out.
Hacking!
Nice.
Oh!
Critical hit as well.
Oh! Is it down
Not
and
that really
out?
matters in next week. He left anyway.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
What's the next one gonna be? Is he gonna have the Nidorina or is he gonna?
Oh,
No,
it's
Parrot.
Parrot! The Pokemon
So I don't want
are
to push my luck,
entirely
so I'm
different
gonna have to
types.
go for Fly here again. Peck is super effective, but I don't know if it's strong enough to even take it.
Go up into the sky!
I forgot. I think Paris is grass and bug or bug and
What
poison.
now?
One of those things.
Oops, that's a miss.
I expect the first battle to be very
Excitement
challenging,
is
to be honest
building
with you.
over
I
this
mean,
hot battle.
more like a beginner's course into this.
Here comes the aerial attack.
And a
That
critical
one
hit.
hurt.
Perfect.
Ah, it's a one-hit wonder. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon.
I played this game way too much as a kid.
Oh, it's
Butter.
Butterfree.
Butterfree's bug flying, meaning that Fly will
The
probably
remaining
die.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. The end fight continues.
My mic's still.
What's that?
My mic is catching.
Oh, the attack missed. Fireworks are
Excuse me for a
flying in
sec.
this
I'm gonna.
battle.
While this is still going, I'm gonna just check my schedule.
Savage attack. Wow, that's an effective hit. Wow, taken down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
Okay. Alright, so. Okay, I can hear myself a little bit over the capture card. Let's turn my volume up just a little bit, my mic volume. Might just be because the music's too loud. Okay, I think that's good now. Let's keep going. Okay, so this guy is consistent of, let's see, he's got 2 Pokemon, 3 Pokemon, 4 Pokemon week 2. Does Starmie have, that does have Thunder. So if I use Starmie, that takes care of Pidgeotto, Farfetch'd, Zubat, and Geodude. Well, anyways, it should. And then what's left is Bellsprout and Ivysaur. So we're gonna use, okay, we already started with him. We're gonna use Fearow again, and then we're going to have a backup in terms of Diglett.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
Or, what'd I say 4? Okay. Alright, so he starts with Bellsprout. That is not a good start. Let's have what we have. None of that is going to hurt him, so I'm going to have to swap to Fearow. Most likely going to go for a Vine Whip if I had to take a shot in the dark. Either it's going to go for Growth.
Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Fearow!
Vine Whip.
What'll it lead with?
It's going to do next to nothing.
It didn't do much damage.
The interesting thing I did like about this game is just that if you don't get a lot of damage taken, you're like it. Okay, he's
The
swapping.
trainer's changing Pokemon.
Is that if it doesn't hurt the Pokemon too much, it actually does minimal damage. So this is going to be interesting because if he's going to keep swapping in and out, I'm going to have to think of something else.
Will this Pokemon swap
I could switch to
change
Diglett and
the
try to
flow
fake him
of
out,
battle?
but I'm not sure that's going to work. This is going to do next to no damage.
What's this?
Yeah.
That was weak.
Tackle. Well, he doesn't have a
What
rocket.
will it do? What's the weak?
What other moves do I have?
Both Pokemon look ready for more.
Double team. Should I keep spamming Fly? Let's go for a double team.
They
I want to see if he actually goes for
strike
Rock Pit at
poses.
some point.
It made itself more evasive.
No, it must not have that.
What's that? A decent hit. Both Pokemon.
So I got a feeling that I'm going to be sitting here for a minute because, basically,
Go up into the sky.
I don't. I think if I switch it, I'm using a switch back to Bellsprout. I think my only really option here is to go for fly over and over again until he faints. I guess my pet's gonna do even less damage, and I'll be susceptible to an attack. So let's see, 8, 16, 20. I need 3 more flies to land. He missed that one for the double team. I could mimic, but I don't think that would make much of a difference. So sorry guys, you're gonna have to stay here for a minute while I'm just spamming the hell out of this.
What's next? Whoa! This one missed too! Both Pokemon appear equally fit. What now?
Maybe look, I got a critical hit at some point.
Not very effective.
I need 2 more now to land it.
What's this? There, it's a hit. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Fly again.
The airstrike continues. What'll it do?
Alright, cool.
Missed the
So one more fly after this should knock it out, unless I get some kind of weird RNG. Could happen though. I mean,
what's next?
down to 7 HP. So even though 7 to 8 damage next turn, I'll knock it out.
What
Another
now?
tackle. It hits.
That's a good hit. Both Pokemon appear weak.
Yep, we're both almost out of steam on this one.
It blew up again. What's this? Oh, the attack missed. Both Pokemon are exhausted. Here comes the aerial attack. Yeah, it's a hit. It goes down after a good fight.
I'm getting an error
Which Pokemon
on my
is
stream
coming
status,
out?
but
Here's a Pokemon trick.
I don't know exactly how to
How
fix
will the type difference affect that?
E-frame frequency of 4 minutes or less. Okay, hang on a sec, guys. Let me just start this up. Okay, so he switches back to Bellsprout, which I think is a weird choice,
face
but
each other.
still saying Corius it
And strike continues.
is. Settings. Can I even check settings on doing this?
What'll it do? Oh, that's a miss.
It's giving me what kind of error?
Sparks are flying in this heated
Rate
match.
frequency.
How's that? It's doubly effective. Down! That didn't take much.
I knew that was gonna one-shot him.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon. Oh, it's Ivysaur! The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to 1.
I mean, I'm still not having like an
The
error
battle
with it,
has
though. Like,
become
the stream looks
one-sided.
fine. Weird. Because the reason he switched back is he only has the one. He only has the one Pokemon that's effective against the Rock type.
It blew up again. What now? Missed the target. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
So let's try this. Then. It says 8.0 seconds. So let's try to increase
Wow!
this is what it actually is supposed to do.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. And there goes the battle.
Alright, I guess I'm switching it back. I'm not seeing any difference. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna keep going here. Continue. Got 2 guaranteed continues now. Swimmer. Looks like I have like a Watermon. He has 3 Watermons and 1 Pokemon that is part poison. So obviously we're gonna do Raichu. I think we're gonna do Diglett for the thing, and then we're gonna put Teeny as our last one to deal with the possible thing going on here.
The upcoming battles look promising.
So let me switch this.
We're into round 3.
Settings, video. No, output. I'm gonna lower that back down to 0. This is an obvious thing. He might swap right away, like the other one did. Did not. We're going for Thunder.
Here it comes. Thunder.
For those who have never heard about me playing it before, I don't care for Thunder, Hydro Pump, or Fire Blast. because they have enough, like a 15%, they have 85% accuracy each. And if you guys have played any kind of Pokemon game, you know that anything that has less than 100% catch rate is a huge risk. But Raichu is a really good mon, and I even have him on my setup team for when I do the 50 to 55 part of the game.
Savage attack. No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Alright, cool. Yeah, another
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon. Oh, it's Magikarp. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Oh, Magikarp is his
The
last
battle has become one-sided.
One more Thunder then.
How's that? Oops, that's a miss.
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen directly on my phone, and there doesn't seem to be any issues with that.
What's that? Boom!
And I missed, of course.
The
I did.
crowd's excitement is
I was like half paying
building over
attention,
this
so
hot
yeah.
battle.
Luckily, his Tackle does absolutely no damage, so watch me miss like 3 Thunders in a
There
row
it
now.
goes. Get it.
Nope, there it is. We got it. Let me just turn down my volume on my phone. Just to keep an eye on the screen, essentially, in case something happens. You got a critical hit right there. So far, no problem. Just problems with the screen being It's perfect. Next up, Battle 4 versus Burglar. Okay, now teams are gonna be more complicated. This one's not bad because they're all weak to water. We're actually gonna choose the water type. He has one Pokemon that is stronger than the others that he is almost guaranteed to use, and that is a Psychic type. So I'm trying to figure out what I should use in that situation. Let's go with Diglett, and then we'll go with Fearow. I think that'll work.
The crowd's excitement is building. This is round 4.
Stream's also a little bit behind, like I said, when I'm recording, but that's not, like, maybe, I think now it's about, like, maybe, like, 5 seconds. Maybe. If it starts with him, I was afraid of that. So we're gonna go for Ball Beam. We're gonna see how much damage that does. He is 2 other levels higher, so this might be a bit of a struggle.
Here's the first move. A decent hit.
15 damage, that's not too bad. What's he gonna go for? Oh, boy.
Hypnosis.
Gonna hit. That's
Oh, it fell asleep. Sparks are flying.
Okay, so the good news is I don't need him for this. So I think I'm going to switch to Diglett. I'm going to guess the next one he's going to go for is Dream Eater. It is usually a very classic combination.
Oh, it's Diglett.
And she goes for Confusion.
There it goes.
And I got a critical hit. And that one-shot Diglett.
Wow,
Alright, that's nice. That's really nice. I don't think Great Speed even that high.
The next Pokemon.
Guess I'm going with Fearow. And hope that Starmie doesn't take too long to wake it up.
Oh, it's Fearow! The Pokemon are entirely different.
Good news, if I use Fly, I should be able to at least avoid if he goes for Hypnosis again. At least the first one he throws. Now he goes for Confusion again.
What now?
Because he thought because he one-shotted me last time he could do it again.
The attack missed. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Fly is going to do what, half his current health?
Vigorous attack. A savage hit.
That was pretty accurate. Confusion again.
What's this? Yeah, it's a hit.
So I think I'm going to do this just to avoid the risk. We are already pushing our luck with Starmie being asleep, so we're going to go for another Fly. I'd probably go for a Peck and knock him out, but I don't want to take that risk. Luckily, there are very few moves in this game that you can hit a Pokemon flying in the air, so I'm safe in that aspect.
Miss the target. The heated battle rages on.
Alright, we finally got his strongest Mon down. Took one of our Mons in the process,
Here
though.
comes the aerial attack. That's a good hit. Oh! Is it down and out? Which Pokemon is coming out?
So you guys are wondering how I'm actually doing this? So,
Oh, it's Ninetales.
I thought I'd kind of explain myself a little bit. So, right now my Nintendo is hooked up to my power cord across from near my TV. And and I have the AV cords hooked into a HDMI AV converter, and then I have my capture card hooked up to my computer, and then the wire in between the capture card and the HDMI converter is hooked up. And luckily the thing has a 1080p, meaning I can stream at a pretty high quality with it. Goes for bide. That actually could be a bad thing.
What now? There, it's a hit. What a furious.
He's gonna bide for one more turn, then he's gonna come in for the attack. So I'm gonna use Peck this turn. Oh wait, this is not gonna work. Because it's faster than I am. He's gonna knock me out.
What's this? Good hit.
So yeah, Bide's gonna hit me next turn and deal all that damage back, so I'm done.
It's done enough fighting.
That's the end of Firo right there.
It goes down.
It's my own fault. I should have been paying attention to our speed difference.
There's only one Pokemon.
The only good thing I can say about now is if all he has left is Fire Pokemon, I think I'm fine. And besides, Starmie, it might be asleep. But if it uses Bite, it won't cause any recoil damage to me because I can't deal any damage. Still asleep. So interesting about Gen 1 versus the other generations is once you wake up during a turn, you actually don't get a turn in, unlike the later generations. So I'm hoping that he wakes up this turn because we really need Starmie to wake up. Nope.
Still can't move.
So you're gonna spam Body Slap. I think I lost this one just because I wasn't paying enough attention. If I would have been attention with Firo, that would have done it. Luckily, I have quite a few continues to work with, so wake up this turn, I'll be fine. But I did wake up. So, but he could paralyze me here because, you know, I really should stop talking. Like every single time I say something like that, it always happens. And now he's faster than me, so nothing happens. He beat me. Oh my god.
Body slam. Hit the weak spot. And it's down.
Alright, so we lost that battle.
And there goes the
I'm gonna say though, in this game, paralyzation and sleep are like the worst two tactics in the entire game. Entirety of Gen 1. Yeah, if he only had Fancy left, but yeah, I would have won that. I think I'm gonna rematch. Probably gonna have to rematch unless I want to make this whole thing pointless. And we're gonna start with Diglett this time, and then we're gonna choose. You're gonna choose Kadabra, and then Starmie. Hopefully, if he starts off just like the other ones, if he does, then I'm fine.
The crowd's excitement is building. This is round 4.
He starts with Ninetales. So if he's not smart enough to switch, I think I'm gonna hurt him quite a bit. Maybe if he switches to something else, though, I should be able to deal a bunch of damage. Okay, Ninetales is faster than Diglett. That's probably it's
Major damage.
higher level. Still alive though. Diglett, Earthquake.
Earthquake.
That might one-shot him.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Then again, yeah,
the
he didn't do
action
enough.
has been heavy from the start.
Yeah, so I thought he'd start with him, but I guess that's fine.
Body slam. That's a good
Maybe
hit.
I just gotta hope that he isn't using
Oh, is it
Drowsy at
coming
all.
out? Which Pokemon is coming out?
Can't compare stats either, so we're gonna go for Starmie. I wish I could compare stats on the Switch screen.
Oh,
No, Starmie was gonna be faster. Probably not though.
It has to make up for lost ground.
See what he swaps to.
How will
Swaps
the
to anything
height
at all.
difference affect that?
Didn't swap. Bubble Beam goes first.
Bumblebee.
That's the end of Ninetales.
Super effective. Oh, it's down. That defeat means a Pokemon swap.
Alright. What is Drowsy? Yep.
Oh, it's Drowsy.
Straight at that.
We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside.
You know what? I think I can
Pokemon
screw
is
them here.
backing down.
Substitute. I don't think you put me to sleep while I'm in
It's
substitute.
a substitute.
Yeah, he can't do that, I don't think, while I'm substituted. So that's something. Nope, can't work that way. Perfect. Should've thought of that last time.
Excitement is building over
Bubble
this
Beam. It's
hot
probably gonna do
battle.
much to him, though.
What's this?
Bubble Beam is a pretty decent move, but Drowsy's special is pretty high.
What now?
Am I psychic? I forget.
Substitute
Yeah, it's not very
took the hit.
effective, so I think it's gonna take one more turn for him to knock out my
Both Pokemon
substitute.
appear equally fit.
Should have thought about that. I forgot substitute protects against a lot of stats conditions too.
What's that? There, it's a hit.
One more, two more should knock it out. Okay, Drive's not no psychic or
What'll it
anything
do?
that strong, so
The substitute disappears.
yeah, we finally lost the substitute.
Fireworks are flying.
Question: is he gonna smart enough to start using hypnosis now, or is he gonna keep using confusion?
How's that? His lead is
Speed went down. 2 HP left. He is smart enough. So this comes down to: is it gonna hit me?
What's this? It didn't
Okay,
work.
good. Hypnosis doesn't have a very high rate, thank God.
Heated match.
But you know, there's always a chance I can just get royally screwed like I did in the first match.
Savage attack. Yeah, it's a hit.
I got Fearless back, and he's got one more match.
Wow. Going
And I
down.
think the only Pokemon that he has left that could resist
There's
fire, I
only
think,
one
is already
Pokemon
dead.
left in reserve.
My bad, fainted. Pokemon don't die in this game, apparently.
Oh,
Or they can't
it's
die.
true.
Even though the enemies
The
prove that a
remaining
lot of times.
Pokemon stock is 2-1. The tense battle continues.
So I think I'm faster. Bubble Beam is going to either one shot or two shot.
There it goes. It's doubly effective.
Cool.
Gone. It's a one-hit wonder.
That went a lot better than the first match.
And there goes the battle.
Oh yes, also tons of streaming is going to be varied because essentially what has to happen is don't have work, which is like 4 days a week. I have to make sure I'm not doing anything within the hour I'm recording. That includes dog stuff. I believe 2 dogs. My grandmother, my 80-year-old grandmother. So it just comes down to how often I can really do it. So this is going to be an interesting battle because if I go straight for just the ground types, he's going to demolish me probably with the Kingor. Now, interesting thing about this game, you see how Porygon and Raichu are level 18? The maximum you can put into a team on this thing is a maximum of, what is it? 50. So, in other words, if he chose Porygon, let's say Mankey and Magnemite, that's a total of, what did I say, 48? Meaning you can't use Raichu because that would exceed one level, so you can only use Porygon or Raichu. So I'm looking at my team, looking at his team. I'm going to guess he's going to use Raichu. So we're going to obviously choose our Diglett, Raichu, and I'm going to use Kadabra as a third Pokemon.
We're in the last half
Sometimes
of the
overanalyzing
tournament.
sometimes really
Things
works.
will get
It's hard
white
to
hot.
say sometimes.
Begin round 5.
Alright. So he starts with Porygon. If I remember, this Porygon has a lot of different, damaging moves. So I'm debating on what I should do. I probably should just try for an Earthquake and see where that gets me.
They go into battle poses. Here's the first move.
Let's see how much damage that actually does.
There, it's a hit.
Okay, not much. I think it has Bubble Beam. If I can go for it, right? Ice Beam. That's an immediate problem.
Ice Beam.
Diglett's gone.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Alright.
Taken down on the word go.
Yeah. Porygon's gonna be the biggest threat to this
This
entire
is a
thing.
wild one from the word go.
So I'm gonna choose Kadabra because I can't afford to miss with Thunder with Raichu.
Oh, it's Kadabra.
But I think Kadabra has recovery. And if Porygon only knows special moves, I think I should be fine.
Pokemon are entirely different
It
types.
does not, but it does have Seismic Toss. Yes, and that's how they pronounce this game. It's Seismic Toss, not Seismic Toss. So that ain't me speaking. That's literally the game
What's
speaking.
this?
How much is Psychic gonna do?
Major damage.
Quite a bit. He has a Psychic attack of his own. That's weird one for Psychic and not anything else. That would not be. I mean, it's gonna do damage,
Not
but
very effective.
yeah. That's what I was about to say. So I'm gonna see if I can get to say Seismic instead of Seismic. But I think you can do that if you go for the attack.
Seismic Toss.
Yeah, see they call it Seismic. I don't know if that's accurate to pronounce, but I always pronounce it Seismic.
Oh, it's down.
Okay, so we got the biggest threat out of the way. So now it's basically two versus two.
Pokemon will be fighting next?
Unfortunately, I did lose my way to deal with
Oh, it's Magnemite.
way to deal with electric types. Good news in this game is Steel has not been invented yet, so I can do regular damage to this with Psychic. And I am faster.
What now?
Let's consider you throw a man of my team, but its speed was kind of the thing where I was kind of debating on whether I should use it or not. And he has Thunder Wave. And it has 100% chance of hitting in this game, so it's going to hit me regardless. And now I am slower than that, most likely, so I'm going to go for Seismic Toss and hope that he doesn't do too much damage with whatever attack he's going to use next. Of course he gets a crit. Is that enough to knock me out? It didn't. It's not, but am I going to... I'm paralyzed. Alright. I hate this. I hate RPGs sometimes. Yeah, it's always getting Thunderbolt. So the only thing that's good about this is my last Pokemon, Raichu, has Seismic Toss, I believe, as well, or something that could probably knock it out before it attacks. So as long as the last Pokemon doesn't have any Thunderbolt, which I highly doubt it does, I think I should be fine.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
I want to say it has Seismic Toss, but I'm not really sure on that one.
It's one Pokemon against two now.
Does that Seismic Toss?
The tense battle continues.
I'm definitely faster than this thing now.
How's that?
Seismic Toss always does damage equal to your level, so I always do 15 damage because Raichu is level 15. So.
We're down to one Pokemon aside.
Yeah, so it comes down to what he has. I think his... Please tell me it's not Growlithe.
Oh, it's Mankey.
Okay. So, I was worried about Growlithe because I remember that I don't remember anything much about it. But I do remember me fighting a Growlithe and it being able to use Dig, which obviously is not good in any sort of way in this situation. I'm faster. Thunder gonna actually hit.
Here it comes. Thunder.
It hit. Is that enough to knock it out, though? Yes, it is. Alright, cool.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Alright, I was worried there for a minute, but we got it.
There goes the battle.
Battle was at number 4 or 5. I think it was 4. No, that was 5. Okay, so we have 3 opponents left. You know, my screen sync is excellent now again. Okay, next up is the hiker, which is probably gonna have a bunch of rock types. Okay, his team is actually quite interesting. So it looks like, okay, so his High Horn is level 20, meaning if he uses High Horn, he has to use Wigglytuff and High Horn. I mean Rhyhorn. That's what's this the name of it. Anyway, if he chooses High Horn, he has to use Wigglytuff and Seadra. So, considering everything that's going on, I'm going to start with Starmie, in case he starts with High Horn, which is most likely going to be the most likely thing. We're going to go for Kadabra for Ghastly and Machop. And the good thing about Ghost type moves in this game is only Nightshade, meaning that no Ghost move is going to be super effective against Kadabra unless it has something like Leech Life, which I'm not sure if you're going to learn that one. Okay, then I'm trying to think of the last one. Let's go Fearow for the last one. Perfect.
The field is thinning out. We're into round 6.
Starts with Seadra. Seadra is non-dragon type, so Thunder should deal a bunch of damage assuming it hits.
Here it comes. Thunder.
And a super effective and critical hit. Nice. So that's out of him right now. He's used Hydro so far, meaning he could have Rhyhorn as his one of his Pokemon. Let's see what he goes for.
Oh, it's Wiggly.
I think his last Pokemon is Rhyhorn then. Or Highhorn as he calls it. Bubble Beam. I can't remember how strong Wigglytuff actually is, but I know it has a lot of HP, but I think that's its best stat. Okay, not too bad. About what, 4/5 of its health? Reflect.
It's more resistant to physical blows.
Might have been a strategy from the start was to go for Reflect and Light Screen while I deal damage. That way, if he switched to Highhorn, it will receive less damage overall. He's gonna go for a Light Screen now, though. Mega Kick. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Alright, we're fine. Or Bowman will knock him out. I just gotta remember that with Reflect currently up, my physical attacks don't do too much damage. I'm happy to say that I actually broke a little bit of a record. I actually had people watching this live, and before I had no one like watching it like at all, unless I count as one, and maybe there's only people watching it. But yeah.
Pokemon.
All right, so High Horn, yeah.
Oh, it's Rhyhorn. Ooh, this one looks formidable.
But I think I'm still fine because I think Rhyhorn is still rocking around, being water is 4 times effective.
There's the attack.
Is that enough? And it is. So we got an extra continue. Only have to use 1 Mon.
And there goes the battle.
Cool. Another continue. 2 battles left. I think I have 3 continues now. Semi-final versus last. Okay, so it looks like, interestingly, she's not okay, so she has the same thing as last time. I mean, she only either use Gyarados or Tentacruel this game, and then the last other four have to be, either have to be one of those, or then the last 2 have to be Mr. Mime, Arcanine, Dugong, or Meowth. So we're gonna start with my boy. Start with Raichu. We're gonna choose Starmie in case I need the extra thunder power. Yes, pun intended. And then I think I'm good if I use Kadabra as my 3rd.
This is it, the semi-finals. No one wants to lose.
So it depends. Is he going to start with either of those? If it starts with Gyarados, I'm fine. If it starts with Mr. Mime. Okay, that might be a bit of a problem. I think I'm going to start with Thunder Wave. I think I need to make sure that nothing... that I try to minimize the amount of damage he does. I think it's only since generation, I think once it's 8 or 9 that they reduced Thunder Wave's accuracy to 85 or 90. Ooh. Oh, ooh, that was a lot. Maybe I should have gone with Thunder right off. Down to 4 HP. Then again, if he gets paralyzed here, I'm still fine. But I'm going to lose Thunder. Oh, I got a critical hit. Is that enough? Yep. I wonder if I would have got that critical hit if I used Thunder the first time.
We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
So what Pokemon's gonna use now?
Oh, it's Dugong.
So that means his last one's got to be either the Gyarados or the Tentacruel. Am I gonna one-shot him here? Be nice. Is that enough, though? It is not. It goes for Body Slams. That's it for Raichu.
Body Slam! That's a good hit! Oh! It's down!
Alright. Pretty even here so far. We're going to use Kadabra for our last mon. Kadabra's fast enough to knock out Dugong, and I can try to measure what he's going to use. If you use Tentacruel, Psychic will do a lot of damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it would do a lot. But if it has a physical move, then I might be in a bit of trouble. So we're going for Seismic Toss, is what it calls it. And that's going to knock it out, since that's 15 damage on the mark. Alright, so we're good.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Gyarados.
Oh, it's Gyarados. Ooh, this one looks formidable. The remaining
Psychic,
Pokemon
let's see what happens here. I think he's faster.
The 10th
He is
battle
not.
continues.
That's actually interesting. I thought he would be. Special stat went down. That is interesting as well. It's going to help a little bit. Goes for Double Edge. That's going to one-shot Kadabra. That is no doubt.
Double edge. A savage hit.
So, how I'm looking at this now,
Gone. It didn't stand a chance.
either I'm going to switch to Starmie
We're down to
and
one Pokemon
Thunder it
aside.
and knock it out, or it's going for a Double Edge first turn. It's going to knock me out, and then I'm going to use another Continue.
Oh, it's Starmie.
So, it's all luck. And my luck is not that great.
Just one Pokemon aside now.
Alright, let's see what happens.
The battle is coming right down to the
I
wire.
go first, and
How's that?
it
Miss the
misses.
target.
Damn it! It's over then. I think Double Edge is just too strong.
Wow! Harsh blow.
No, it is not enough to knock me out. Yeah, interesting about double edge and high ream in this game is when you use double edge or high ream, it knocks out an opponent. It actually does no there. If high ream, there is no turn to recover, and if you use double edge, it takes no recoil damage. Please don't screw with me, game. There we go. And that's 4 times effective. Okay, so we got lucky. Starmie's defense is a lot higher than I thought it was. So we're good. Going into the last match. It would not surprise me that would be the hardest match in this entire thing. One more left. And we got 3 continues still. Continue. Final battle versus Fisher. Okay, so I think I immediately see what's going to happen here. He can use any of his Pokemon he wants to because he's definitely going to use Dragonite or Dragonair. So my main issue with being like this is me having a way to deal damage to him that's super effective. Unfortunately, I don't think any of my mons had that ability to do so. So, being the way I am, I'm going to have to start with Kadabra. I'm going to choose Raichu to deal with Slowbro, Gold Duck, and Tentacool. And then I need to deal with Fable and Raticate. Unfortunately, none of my Pokemon know a fight type move that actually be super effective, so we're going to choose Furo.
This is it, the final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Hopefully me. We start with, okay, that's what I was hoping he'd start with. Because Dragonair most likely is going to have, I think this Dragonair has a bunch of those moves I told you about before I don't like using. So we're going for Psychic. I think he's going to be faster. Could be wrong. He is not faster.
Here's the first move.
So let's see how much damage we can do with this.
Severe hit.
Okay, so that did more than half his HP, so if I hit him another one, it's over. Oh. Dragonair is guaranteed 40 damage.
Heavy damage.
I'm down to 1 HP. That is why I was fearing this battle. It wasn't that, it was that damn Dragonair. Please no Speed Tie. Okay.
What's this?
Oh yeah, that too. People who don't know about Speed Tie, basically if your Pokemon, if your Pokemon and your Pokemon have the same type of speed stat, exact same, it means that the game is going to randomly choose which Pokemon's going to go first. So that's a bit, we got the big one out of the way. That's not bad.
Oh, it's Slowbro.
Slowbro is next.
It has to make up for loss.
So none of my attacks are going to do much damage.
The remaining Pokemon
So I think my best bet is to just go for a Seismic Toss and deal a little bit of damage before he knocks me out. I got a feeling Psychic is not going to do any, it's going to do less than that. So I'm going for this to deal a little bit of damage. Definitely Kadabra's out of there.
A Psychic Blast.
Yep.
Oh, it's down. What Pokemon will be fighting next?
Raichu is going to be next. So once again, I'm relying on the Thunder strat, so there's a chance this might fail.
The Pokemon are in.
But I'm hoping the Thunder hits, considering he lost a little bit of his HP, that should be enough to knock him out.
Here it comes.
Thunder. And it hits and a critical. Nice.
Oh, is it down and out?
I like how it looks back to say, like, hey, are we dead? He's like, yeah, we're dead. He's like, oh, shit. And he hits the ground. I like that. It's like, hey, are we dead? Yeah, we're dead.
Oh, it's Clefable.
Okay, Clefable is actually something I have on my team. Clefable is actually well balanced in all things, and because it has a very wide move pool. So, just to make sure we're not going to be caught with our pants down, I'm going to go for Thunder Wave. I don't think there's any threat for this Clefable, for this Clefable, or to deal with this Clefable, but, yeah, so my thing's gonna give me another error about the frame rate thing. That's fine. I don't care about that. So he did quite a bit of damage. I think that was double edge, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Either it was takedown. I was not paying attention because I was checking my stream real quick. So we'll go for a Thunder.
They go into battle poses. There's the attack. Miss the target.
Another double edge.
Double edge. Good hit. And it's down.
Alright, so now we are basically down to what we can do with this.
Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
So I should be faster, so that means if I go for a Flag of Fable, it should logically... be dealt with,
There's just
but I
one
can't count on
Pokemon
that.
aside now.
So we're going to go for fly and see what
The
we're going to
battle
get.
is coming right down to the wire.
I know Double Edge only has like 5 or 10 power points. Maybe if I'm able to avoid enough, well, maybe it'll be alright. It knows Thunderbolt.
Whoa!
Well, okay, cannot hit me.
That's a miss.
Even though Thunderbolt would easily be able to hit someone in the sky, I guess it's not too easy to do it in this game.
What's this? There, it's a hit.
Okay, that was a decent amount of damage. Paralyzed,
It's
yes.
paralyzed on the spot.
So that Thunder Wave was worth it. We're going for another fly. I'm hoping that even Clefable hits a Thunderbolt because it's not its type. And Clefable's kind of balancing all stats instead of being good in one stat. I'm hoping that it's not going to be enough.
Ah! Oh, the attack missed. The heated battle rages on. What's next? That's a good hit.
He gets another Thunderbolt off.
Wow! Wow! That's an effective hit.
Enough, though? It is not.
Both Pokemon appear
So,
weak.
I'm good now. One more fly will knock him out. So, that is the Petite Cup. Or was that the Poke Cup? I think that was the Poke Cup. That was sweating me so bad on that.
Thunderbolt! Whoa! With that attack.
As long as Fly hits, we're good.
Exhausted.
I don't think Fly can miss, though, unless there's the 256 glitch happens in this game, too.
Here comes the aerial attack.
Alright, we're good.
Yeah, it's a hit.
So the last 2 battles were pushing it, but we did it.
Goes down after
One
a
trophy.
good
One trophy
fight.
down.
Congratulations! The champion has been...
Alright. Kadabra. Raichu. Fearow. Starmie. Diglett. Dratini. Get cut clear. That's right. There's only one trophy in Petite Cup, isn't there? All right, that looks like it's doing pretty good. So I think I'm gonna end on kind of like a shorter version of shorter thing. So we're gonna go to battle, and we're going to challenge the Gym Leader Castle. There's only 4 battles in this one, so I think I'm gonna kill this off before my stream ends. That way, it kind of ends without it being halfway done. So unlike in this one, oh wait, can I use my? I can use my mod. I should do that. I didn't realize it was 50. I can't do that though, can I? I cannot. Okay, so I had a logic error. I can't use my Pokemon for Gym Leader Castle. Wait, what are the rules? Hang on. Rules. Okay, so yeah. So if the main issue with me doing this, I thought I could do this, is I never registered my Pokemon into the Gym Leader Castle, and I already will with my Pokemon, so I can't bring those back. So we're going to have to use the rental, at least until I get my other Pokemon, which I'll probably do next stream, because you guys are probably aware of the Missing No glitch. That glitch allows me to essentially clone items up to 108 times, I think, and I have a bunch of rare candies I was using because I was bored of trying to level up the easy way, or the hard way. So I did that, and I'm going to be doing that to get my Pokemon level 50, and we're going to deal with that. So, obviously, Brock is the rock leader, so we're going to be using a lot of different Pokemon here. So I'm going to be using Dugtrio this time around because Diglett was just too frail during the last one. What does Alakazam have? He has Confusion, not crazy about that. Psybeam, A common thing they seem to use a lot here is, your Pokemon is higher level up, it has worse moves. So it makes it kind of hard to deal with. We're going to choose Slowbro. It does have the powerful Crab Hammer. Let's give that one a go. What's that do? It was Mega Drain. Definitely a run. Lapras, and let's choose one that's kind of off center here. I think I should use aggressive. What is Venusaur now? Has Sword. That's the 2-turn move. I'm not crazy about that. Unlike Fly, you have to be on the ground while you're using it. Some Fable now. Nice beam. You know what? Let's do that. We're going to okay to register that team 2. And then we're going to go into battle the 3 trainers and then block. Oops. Okay, so let's see here. They're going to go Kingler, Clefable, and Lapras.
We bring you this battle live from Gym Leader Castle. How will our intrepid challenger fare against the best of the best?
This first battle's not going to be anything, but I needed something that could deal damage. I didn't have anything that was super seductive against the bug type. So I'm just going to choose something that's ridiculously overpowered. Crab Hammer. And it missed. Must have a small chance to miss. Goes for the String Shot.
Thank you, String Shot.
Store my speed. Maybe he might be faster than me, but I highly doubt he still is.
They're both being cautious.
So we're going to go for another Crab Hammer. I thought Crab Hammer it must have a small chance to miss. Poison Sting. Watch it poison me.
What now?
Nope.
Here's a light shot.
One more time. Crab Hammer.
There's the attack. Nailed the
And a
weak
critical
spot.
hit. Not enough, though. Interesting.
The heated battle rages on.
Strength. Finish him up. Make sure that this attack actually lands. Goes for another String Shot.
What's this? The move failed to click. Right. There, it's a hit.
Okay, cool.
And
One down.
it's down.
All this Pokemon, I think the only real Pokemon we have gonna have a problem with is going to be Butterfree if he
We're
uses it.
waiting for the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Kakuna. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Okay, so Kakuna actually has a higher defense than Weedle does, so but I think it still knows the same
What'll it
basic
do?
moves, the String Shot and Poison
Its
Sting,
speed is down.
which has been using a lot. But I think it's just to annoy the crap out of me. Crab Hammer. Missed
the target.
again.
Neither one is
Can't you
completing
check?
an inch.
Whoops. What button? I hit a button. What did I choose? I hit a button and I wasn't paying attention to what button I hit.
Yes,
I got poisoned.
it's working.
What move did I even use? I used Leer.
Lead. Its defense
At least his
is
defense
down.
went down.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Make Crab Hammer to hit, please.
What now? A minor hit.
I can see you losing this battle if you were like personally using moves that would miss a lot.
Whoa! What's the weak?
Critical hit. Hurt by the poison. Luckily, the poison doesn't do very much damage in this game, but it can be bad over time. String Shot.
What's this? Its speed is down. Savage attack.
Is that gonna be enough though?
Good hit.
Yep.
Oh! Is it down and out?
This battle's taking a long time just because of the whole
Difference in the
String
number
Shot
of
thing, and I can't seem to hit
remaining
Crab
Pokemon.
Hammer with anything.
Oh, it's Butterfree. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
I know, Psychic.
There, it's a hit.
I'm thinking it continues in this mode anyway, so I don't think there's much risk of me using one Mon.
Drilled that weak spot.
Critical hit. Poison. Yeah, Kingler's gonna
The
die.
heated battle rages on.
Or faint. Mega Drain.
Wow, Mega Drain.
Actually, pretty smart if it does not meow. Yeah, it takes my
It
HP
goes
as well.
down after a good fight.
Maybe I shouldn't try to use Kingler
Which
anymore.
Pokemon is coming out?
Switching to Lapras. I probably shouldn't have done that because it has Mega Drain, but we're gonna see what we can do here.
Oh, it's Lapras. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
Ice Beam.
The combatants are making
Pretty sure he's still
fly.
flying. Oh, yeah, it's hit Supersonic.
Supersonic.
And it got me.
Confused.
Now I have a 50% chance of not moving and hurting myself. And it's gonna work.
Whoa! It attacked itself. Neither one is
Lovely.
exceeding an inch. What's
Starts getting
that?
psychic now.
A decent hit.
That went through. Super effective, isn't it? Yes, it is. Nice. Alright, so that was a little unlucky on our part, but we managed to beat it and get through that one.
And there goes the battle.
Remember not to use Kingor anymore. I thought Crabhammer had a high chance, or 100% chance to hit. Next up is Lad, Trainer 2. Okay, so obviously Lapras is gonna have to be a must. Fable has Ice Beam as well. They're gonna use, I think we're gonna use Himalayan, I guess is the last one. On my other Pokemon be weak to
Here's
grass.
the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
Lapras is weak to grass too, but I do have Ice Beam.
Ice Beam. Mighty
Super
blow.
effective and a
There
critical
goes.
hit. That's over.
That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Zubat. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Another Ice Beam will knock it out though. Just like the other one. Unless it survives somehow because it has a high special. I don't think it does though.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Did not come out.
Why? Take it down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Odyssey.
Sweet. So this is going to be a clean sweep.
The remaining
Unless, like I said,
Pokemon
Ice Beam
count
does not
is
deal enough damage to
3-1.
knock it out, then he might get a
The
Mega
battle
Drain.
has become one-sided.
Or Giga Drain or whatever move it
How's
has.
that?
I remember Giga Drain's even a move in Gen 1. I think it got introduced in Gen 2.
Down! That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
One to go, then Brock. Iris is one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation, so like having her on our team, or it, him, whatever. I would consider Lapras to be a little more female than a male, but you know, people think differently. And this one looks like it's more in tune with Brock, so we're gonna use. Obviously, we're gonna use. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna go Slowbro, Lapras, Kingler. Kingler, I'm gonna be using last because of Crabhammer, but I think I'm not even gonna have to use him at all.
The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Oh yes, I would say this as well. I also have the same deal with, I have the Gen 2 game as well, and Stadium 2, so I might be doing a very similar thing with that as well, since I can hook up my Nintendo to it regardless. Rock Slide, critical hit. Thought that would make me flinch for sure. That's gonna one-shot, I think, Doug Trio, because its defenses are not good at all, including its special. Sweet.
That was quick. Down already. There's been major action already. Oh, it's Farfetch.
Farfetch is next.
How will the type difference affect that?
Hopefully not too much, because I don't want it to affect the battle too much. Toxic.
Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. Vigorous attack.
So I think I'm gonna be around long, not gonna be around long enough for
Harsh
Toxic
blow.
for really to do enough damage to knock me out. So I think it only does, yeah, it only does like 11 damage per turn. I think it does 1/10 of your total health every turn. I want to say that's what it was. Either that or it's like 1/15 or 1/20th.
It blew up
And then
into
it was
the
Fly.
sky.
That I could see the combination here. Go for Fly and Toxic. So every turn you can't hurt it. One turn you can't hurt it, and Toxic deals more damage.
Oh, the attack missed.
That's right, Toxic does start doing double the damage. I forgot about that. Maybe I should taught one of my guys Toxic. In my main team, anyway.
What's this? Yeah, it's a hit.
I think on the turn, though, I knock him out with Surf. I don't think I take any damage from the poison. I could be wrong, though.
Boom! And it's down. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon. Oh, it's Sandshrew.
So I see this as a one-shot opportunity.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Surf.
The battle has become one-sided.
It knows Earthquake. That might knock me out.
What now? There, it's a hit.
If I don't knock it out now, I'm going to lose the rest of my HP to the poison.
How's that? Wow, that's an effective hit.
And is enough to knock it out.
It's a one-hit wonder. And there goes the battle.
Alright, now let's let this Brock. Last one. Or this one I'm going to put my thinking cap on for. Alright. So right off the bat, I think I'm going to start with Hitmonlee. We have not used Hitmonlee quite a lot here. Lapras is going to have to be a must. And I think my last Pokemon is going to be Dugtrio.
The next battle is against Computer Gym leader Brock.
Think further about this red than all the other ones I have. Cubone. Interesting because Cubone actually isn't a rock type, it's a ground type. Meaning I have no moves that actually do enough damage to not to that'd be super effective. Any moves that'd be super effective. Hard jump kick.
What'll it be? A savage hit!
Cubone has a lot of defense too. Damage
What
price
will the
too.
trainer do now? There, it's a hit.
Cool, not bad.
Neither one.
I don't think him
was
high jump
succeeding
can do enough damage to knock it out even on a second turn unless I get a critical hit.
What's this? Major damage!
Yep, not enough.
What's that?
I'm paralyzed.
Nail the weak spot. The heated battle rages on.
So I'm gonna go second anyway, so I'm gonna actually go for the move called Counter. If Bison does not knock me out, Counter will do double the damage. And it did knock me out, okay.
Wow!
I have a very weird tendency for getting paralyzed and confused and everything else, like just for secondary effects. Alright, next up is gonna be Dugtrio. I'm gonna leave Lapras for last.
Oh, it's Dugtrio! It has to make up for lost
I think he has a.
ground.
Doesn't he have a
It's 2 Pokemon against 3 now.
Doesn't he have a
This
Zubat, or
battle
was I
is
tripping?
Still up in the air.
Rock
What
Slide.
now? Yeah.
Not very effective, but enough to knock him out.
Oh, it's down. We're waiting for the next Pokemon. Oh,
Onyx.
it's Onyx.
Meaning I don't think he has the Zubat if he did have one, because otherwise he would have gone for it.
We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down.
Actually, I might have screwed up here. If he has Earthquake, Earthquake will do double damage when
Burrowed
underground.
underground.
It does no Earthquake. Son of a.
Vigorous attack.
Alright.
Missed
No,
the
it actually
target.
doesn't do that in this generation. In later generations, it actually does double damage of the opponent that's under the ground. I guess they figured out once the generation. I had to be a second generation they started doing that because I think they had to be realized, okay, well that's not going to work because it doesn't make any sense. It's underground, but it can't be hit by Earthquake, which hits Pokemon underground. Wow, Onyx does not do as much damage as I thought he was going to do. I guess his main focus is defense, but still. Go for another dig.
The underground attack continues. Earthquake. Oops, that's a
It's a weird thing to see that, like, not see Earthquake hit a Pokemon underground.
Big miss.
Like, I don't wish this Dugtrio had Earthquake, but you get what you get. One Pokemon left.
There's only one Pokemon
And I got
left
basically
in
1.5
reserve.
left on my side.
Oh, it's Vulpix. The remaining Pokemon
So I think we're gonna one-shot this thing after I go under the dig, but I have to be, can't be too confident on that one.
Burrowed underground again.
Flamethrower.
Flame.
We'll say a lot of Brock's Pokemon though make a lot of sense. We caught a lot of these Pokemon. Like for example, he caught the Vulpix. Well, some of the Pokemon he didn't. He has the Onix. He has the Geodude. I don't think he has the Ammonite, but I think they had to fill a slot.
That's an effective hit.
And that's a one-shot.
Gone. It's a one-hit
Alright,
wonder.
cool. So we got one trophy from one thing, and we got a badge from the gym leader captain. That is not bad for about an hour and 10 minute stream. So I had to wait like 30 or 4 minutes to make sure my stream was going to be alright. Third gym battle clear. Alright, so the game automatically saves after every interaction. So I think that's going to do it for this stream. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, including the couple people who showed up. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Usually, no one usually shows up to my stream. I figure I'd give streams another try since I never seem to be able to get anyone to show up or talk. I mean, no one talked this time either, but I think I've had 1 or 2 streams out of like the 50 I've done where people talk to me. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.